Hi guys, I know it's been a minute since I've posted a video, but I'm here today. Today's video is in response to our Organic Life Facebook page. Today's topic is for us to inspire by sharing different obstacles or challenges that we've had to face during our life and how we overcame them. So I decided to make a video because, like you guys know, I'm not a typer, I'm a talker. For me, a lot of you guys know, if you're on my channel, most of you guys that are on my channel, you've seen my gastric bypass video. I'll have the link down below in regards to that story. Knowing that I did at one point in time weigh 360 pounds. I had gastric bypass surgery and had a lot of complications with my gastric bypass surgery. That to me was a challenge in itself. I've had 5 abdominal surgeries. I know what it's like not to be able to walk, not to be able to eat, not to be able to talk, and God has blessed me, and I have such I'm so grateful. Also, in that regard, if you want to get into medical things, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I have a cyst that sits like on my brain here, and over time it just gets larger and larger, but it's not hindering me from doing the things that I desire to do, and God has given me that peace. Actually, this week I go and get another MRI done in that regard, but am I concerned? No, because I know that God takes care of me. So it's, I don't really talk about it much. So a lot of people who know me, they don't know that about me. Another thing that I guess you can say I've overcome, I know what it's like to have to send my kids to live with somebody else because I don't have a place for them. I've been there, done that. I know what it's like to have to sit in the dark because I can't pay. I had to make a choice. You pay the rent or pay the light bill. I know what it's like to have to figure out how I'm going to feed 2 kids, and living off of, at one point in time, I was living off of $83 a week, but my kids never went without anything they needed. I know what it's like to have to walk 3 miles to and from to take my kids to school every day, and that's a challenge in itself when their dad lived in the same city with me and he was less than 10 to 15 minutes away. But God is faithful, because going through those challenges, our relationship, me and my ex-husband, because I dropped to my knees and I asked God for a better relationship and for him to be a part of his children's life, he has given me just that. And he is like really my co-parent now. So I have his help. So, having to go through those challenges, I used to have to catch the bus, to wash clothes, do the laundry, one bag at a time. What's the most important thing that needs to be washed? And that's what I would have to do because I didn't have a car. I know what it's like to live in a household with family members who have they're constantly beating you down. You have to take on the mentality that you are able to achieve what people consider the impossible. For me, I can just go on and on. I've done the physical abuse thing. I've been through sexual abuse. I've dealt with verbal abuse. I still have to deal with being criticized by family members and not having support. My family doesn't really support me wholeheartedly in the things that I do. They just look at me. But when things happen, whatever. It's not, oh, I'm so happy you're there, but it's more so of, when my back is turned, something is being said. So I don't have the big family support system that a lot of people do have. And I'm not, am I upset about that? No. Has that hindered me from still going after my dreams? No. I currently have a whole 1 degree, and I'm almost done with my 2nd degree now. God has blessed me tremendously with surrounding me with a whole group of beautiful people. I love my Organic Life family. All the young ladies in our group and gentlemen, They're very positive, open people, and they believe in being successful. They believe in uplifting your spirit, and that has become very important to me. It's to surround myself with positive energy because I project that. What I project, I get back 10 times over. What else can I say? I mean, like I said, it's a lot of things. You know, when I was at the food bank and I would see families come in, they would look at me and say, "You don't understand my struggle. You don't understand." And I would always tell them, "Try me, because you never know." And then when I would start to talk to them, then they're looking at me like, "Really?" And my big thing is helping as many people as I possibly can help in my lifetime. That truly is what I am here to do. My purpose in this life is to inspire people, is to breathe life into people. I speak life wherever I go. This is who I am. It's no front. I'm not on here saying this because I want, people to view me in a certain light. This is who I am. This is the person I am. I am genuinely this person. And throughout my life, I've had to face a lot of struggles, but I've been broken down to my knees. God has put me in a place now to where I'm in. This is my season. If you get to that point, I remember sitting there just broken to pieces. Like I was broken to a million pieces. When I say God broke me down, He broke me down because what I was doing was not right. I was not doing things that were of God, and I wasn't where I needed to be at that time. And He broke me down. He literally broke me down to my knees. And once I got to that place where I was broken just to where He needed to wrap His hands around me. I tell people all the time, with me deciding to give my life to Christ, if it wasn't for my daughter, she's 13 now. She was 11 at the time. If it wasn't for her, she said, "Mom, I'm ready to give my life to Christ." If this 11-year-old child, 10 going on 11-year-old child can say, "I'm ready to give my life to Christ," why can't you, a grown woman, live for Him? And that was all it took. You know what I'm saying? And it got me into a right frame of mind. And I changed the way I thought. I changed the way I lived. And I've decided to surround myself with that positive energy and light that I project. And when I say it's just like, because I put everything, I literally put God on everything. I tell people that all the time. I put Him on everything. I don't worry about anything. I really and truly can sit here and say, I have no worries. I tell people all the time, it rains daily, but I barely get wet because God covers me. He really covers me. And I'm truly thankful. I'm truly blessed in a sense of all these different adversities that have come into my life and that I've had to deal with within my lifetime. I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still able to help people daily. And I'm still blessed and I have favor. When I say God is just, He's guiding my steps daily. Like, I'm right now I'm watching my business grow. I really wasn't certain what I wanted to do with Organic Life. I wasn't certain what I wanted to do with my aesthetics, what exactly I was supposed to do. And then one day, I just sat there. I've been doing a lot of reading with Leaders Are Readers, and it's really gotten me into the right mind frame that's needed for me to get to the place that God wants me to be, and I'm just, if it can be imagined, it can be done. And if you truly want to get to where you need to go, you got, sometimes you got to get broke down, and You're gonna go through trials and tribulations, but that doesn't mean things are impossible. That means that you can work through it, and God has given you all that you need to make it to the other side. I'm just, I'm grateful for all the things that I've had to go through, because it has made me the person that I am today. I didn't tell you everything in regards to my story, but I could dig deeper and I can go in more detail, but I won't. But I will let you know that God is faithful, and if you put it in His hands, He'll guide you. It may seem rough, it may seem hard, it may seem challenging at times, but God is ever so faithful. This I know to be true. I'm going to let you guys go, but I just wanted to share a little bit of who I am so that you can understand where I come from and some of the things that challenges and difficulties that I've had to face within my life. But just because you go through different challenges, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna come out on top, because it's all a part of God's plan. It's all about your determination. Decisions determine direction. Direction determines destiny. And that's something I go by, I live by. And I'm going to let it go. Just remember, God is faithful, guys. I love you. I thank God for every one of you who subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all being positive lights of energy. And I'm out.